Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up Shopify website proper conversion tracking using Google Tag Manager. I'll show you a step-by-step guide like how you can create Google Tag Manager container and then how you can connect Google Tag Manager with our Shopify store, and then I'll also share with you how we can enable data layer with the Shopify new update, which is customer event render. Also I'll provide you completely free data layer, which through you can enable e-commerce complete data layer, as well as I'll show you like how we can set up our marketing analytics stacks. Let's see like how we can set up our Google Ads conversion tracking, how we can set up our Google Analytics 4 tags.
Like if you are using Shopify website and using third-party plugin to like for checkout, let's say you don't like Shopify checkout page and you use a third-party app for using for checkout. So in this video, I'll show you like how you can track exactly third-party checkout in Shopify website. And I also show you like how you can track the checkout event, how you can also track like the purchase event with the purchase dynamic value. Also, I'll show you like how you can send all of this data to your Google Analytics 4 and Google Ads to set up Google Ads conversion tracking and Google Analytics 4 setup. So I'll show everything completely from scratch. So let's get it started. Okay, so here you can see this is my Shopify website and I already have a third-party checkout called EasySell COD form. So I'm using this plugin, means apps. I mean, in WordPress this is called a plugin, but in Shopify this is called app. So I am using that to set up the tracking. I mean, let me go to my website. So whenever a user now click in here, my CTA button. So now a pop-up banner will open, and then once user submit their name, phone number, and others information. So now then I will like go from the order. So I am not using Shopify standard checkout. I am using a custom checkout using a plugin. Okay, so now I have to go back and I have to just copy the Google Tag Manager code first, and then I have to go back to my Shopify, and then I have to go to theme, and here we have to here click in here the three dot with our current theme, and then click in here edit code, and then once you click in here you'll redirect on here exactly. So then you have to click in here, find out the layout folder. Here you can find theme.liquid, so you have to click in here, and then here we have to add a quote in our head section. So here's the head section start. So what I'll do is like I'll click in here enter and then paste the code in here, and then I'll click in here save. Okay, so now my Google Tag Manager is properly saved. You can see this is saving still. Yeah, it takes some time, as we know. Yeah, our Google Tag Manager code is properly saved in here. So now our Google Tag Manager should be properly connected with our website. Okay, so now if I go to here and click in here preview, I have to paste in here my website URL and click in here connect. Then here you can see our website will open, and now if I like go back to here you can see our Google Tag Manager is properly connected. And once and now visiting here this product, let's say, and once and now click in here cash on delivery order now, and here you can see we have receive an event called begin checkout. And then once and now make a purchase. Let's say I will use test using test phone number, and now I have to click in here come from order come from, and now I should be receive an event called purchase. And if I go back here you can see I receive an event name is purchase with the necessary data. Let's say like purchase event with the value, currency, items, also transaction ID and other necessary data. So now if you are using a third-party checkout, maximum third-party plugin with, you should not receive the data. But why actually I receive the data, right? So the question answer is very simple. You have to find out where you have to find out your plugin and looking for like where you can add Google Tag Manager code. Like every plugin offer a option where you can like add our analytics platform code, where you can add our marketing platform code. Let's say if I could go to here in integration and manage message or like settings, and Fixel. So here you can see with this plugin EasySell COD cash on delivery form, we're using this plugin. Now I can able to like add in here Google Tag Manager code. So in your case, you also have a option to like add a code, something like that. So this is how exactly like you have to actually this is find out, figure it out, like where in your plugin where is this section, or you can search on Google like how to add with my plugin Google Tag Manager, how to enable data layer with my plugin. So you'll find the option like every plugin should be offer this to like enable data layer. So here you can see once I make a purchase, I have the data layer, because in here, if I could go back, I add my Google Tag Manager code in here. Okay, perfect. So now using Google Tag Manager, I can set up Google Ads conversion tracking. So I already create a conversion action in here. If I could go back in here, Google Ads summary, here we can say create a conversion action purchase. So you can like click in here and create a conversion action, but here you can see this is inactive. So what I have to do is like I have to actually first create a variable and set up the tag. So for that, I'll go back to Tag Manager, create a new tag. The first tag would be AW tag. So choose from here Google tag and then paste in here like you have to go to here purchase, and once I now go back to the purchase. So now I have to click in here tag setup. Once I click in here, I'll click in here use Google Tag Manager, since we will set up a tag ring using Google Tag Manager, and we have to copy this conversion ID. So I'll just copy this conversion ID, go back to Tag Manager and create a conversion tag, which is we'll create a variable since we use the conversion ID for our orders event. This is a begin checkout, do ITM add to cart orders event. We also use the same. Conversion ID. So for that, we will create a constant variable. So every time we not have to go to Google Ads and then copy the conversion ID. We can just like add the variable from here. Okay, so I'll write this name is Google Ads ID, and then click in here save. And now I will choose from here initialization and then click in here save and Google tag for Google Ads and save the tag. Okay, done. So now we have to create another action, which is Google Ads and Google Ads conversion tracking, and the conversion ID we already create. So I have to just add the variable. So to add the variable, I have to click in here, and then here you can find Google Ads conversion ID, and here's a conversion label. Conversion label is very simple. Oh, sorry. I have to go back and discuss changes, and then open that, and then I have to write in here like AW that, and you can like go back to here and we can install yourself using Google Tag. Here you can find the option like AW the conversion ID, and yeah, and then you have to go back and like add this way. So I just click in here save. I have to add actually AW the text before the conversion ID, and then now if I could go back to like create a Google Ads conversion tracking tag, or let's say Google Ads conversion ID. Here you can see now this is say like Google tag found in this container. So now I have to paste in here the conversion label. So conversion label, if I could go to Google Ads, I have to begin to use Google Tag Manager, and then I have to just copy the conversion label, and I will go back to here Google Tag Manager, and then I have to paste the conversion label in here. So now we have to add in here the value. So to add the value in here, we have to first create a data layer variable. So if you are a new user, don't know about like how to create a data layer variable, so like this would be very simple. We have to just install a plugin, which link I'll add this video description. So once you go to your website and click in here, like you can actually create the data layer variable multiple way. Like you can ask ChatGPT after copy this. This is first, let me say what is data layer. Okay, so this is called data layer. Like whenever a user make a purchase or checkout, we have received an event in our Google Tag Manager preview mode, which called data layer, and you can like you have to actually collect this data dynamically. So you can like ask copy this data, and then like you can copy this data completely from here. Go to any AI, let's say ChatGPT or any others AI platform, and same here like this is my data layer, and I wanted to create data variable in GTM. So can you mobile the exact value and paste the data layer? So what data we need in here, like we are to create, let's say we just write in here, we use value items currency ID. Say. Okay, so now ChatGPT will provide us some code. Let's wait. Okay, here you can see ChatGPT provide us value. Provide us some data for value. Okay, so the data layer variable is variable name is event model dot value. So what I have to do is like I have to go back to tag manager, and then what we have to like click in here, and then we have to create a new variable conversion data layer variable. And then if I go back to ChatGPT, here you can see this value is event model dot value. Also, you can like give your already understand the variable how to create. So this will be very simple for you. Like you to copy from here event model dot value, event model for currency. So you can like follow ChatGPT guide. Let me show you like how you can actually follow the ChatGPT guide. So I have to just copy that, go back to tag manager, paste in here. And then I have to go back to ChatGPT again, and like you can copy this name, and then you can like paste with the name in here. Like you can actually write the name anything as per your understanding, but ChatGPT also provide us the name. So I just simply write this name, purchase value, and then click in has save. Okay, so here you can see now how we add the purchase value parameter, and now for transaction ID. So again, you have to choose from here data layer variable, paste in here for transaction ID this one, event model transaction ID. Just copy that, go back to tag manager, paste in here, and write in here transition ID. Okay, and then clicking as saved. Okay, so now this is for currency. So we have to go back in here, and you should scroll up. Here I find the currency. So I have to just copy that and then go back to tag manager, create a new variable for currency, which is same data layer variable, and paste in here. And then click in here, and this is for currency. Yep, and then click as save. So now we create all of this necessary variable, and then if I could go back in here, what others that we have, like for items, we have items, and yeah, we can like also create items for don't actually right now. We will create the items array when we set up the tracking for Google Ads. Sorry, Google Analytics 4. So now let's make save in here. The tracking should be the event name is customer event and purchase. If you would go back in here, the name is purchase. So I have to go back tag manager, paste the name right in here like purchase. Click here save. So now we set our Google Ads conversion tracking and write this name like Google Ads purchase. Okay, so now what we have to do is like we have to click in here save. I'm sorry for my voice and my activity. I'm actually a bit sick right now. So yeah. So now we have to click here save. So now Google Ads conversion tracking for purchase event is properly set up. And what we can do is now the item ID, variant name. Very good. Okay, what we have to do is now we have to go back to our to create a new tag which is for begin checkout. So you can like create a new one or like copy simply this one. So I just click in here, copy this tag which we already created, and then like change the name into like checkout, and then I have to change the conversion label with our exact Google Ads checkout conversion label. So I have to click in here goals first, and then if I could go back in here like begin checkout, here you can see, and I have to open this begin checkout conversion goals in here. and here I find the option called like same. We have to again click in here, use Google Tag Manager, and then have to copy this conversion level. So once I now go back to the Google Tag Manager, and I have to paste near the conversion level. And if I could go back to the begin checkout, here you can see in begin checkout we not have any transaction IDs, so we have to just copy this transaction ID from here, remove the transaction ID from here, and then we have to remove the trigger first and create a new trigger for begin checkout, which would be same the custom event. And if I could go back to here, I will copy this exact name what use in here, go back to here and paste in here. And then I'll click in here and write this name, begin checkout. Click here, save. And then now this is for our begin checkout is set up complete. Okay. So now what I have to do is like we set up Google's conversion tracking for purchase event and also for begin checkout event. Okay. So now we also set up for add to cart and page view. So to set up tracking for page view, this is very simple. And I have to sorry. So I have to create a conversion ID. Sorry, I have to copy this conversion level, go back to tag manager, and I have to create a new tag, which would be Google Ads, conversion tracking, paste in here the conversion level, and I have to add in here the conversion ID. Same, we already create the constant variable. So conversion Google Ads ID. And then here what I have to do is like we have to choose from here all page, since this is for page view, and writing here like Google Ads page view. Click in here, save. Okay, so now already is complete. Everything is for Google Ads complete without add to cart. So the problem is here, like if I could go back in here and see a product, let's see if I see this product and click in here add to cart. So here you can see we not receive any data layer even for view item add to cart. So for that we are only receiving data what provide us the third party payment checkout, not we are not receiving as usual others necessary data which we should be track for Google Ads and Google Analytics Pro as well as. So the solution is very simple. If you see my others videos, so what I have to do is like we have to go to my YouTube channel in here. I have to click in here. So I'll add this video link in the video description, so you'll find this very easily. So now I have to go to videos. So I already created video about like how to enable data layer in Shopify website. So I have to scroll down in here. Yeah, this one. So you can see fix Shopify checkout accessibility issue. So I have to click in here, and then I have to go to here the code link. So I have to click in here the code link, and then I have to copy this code from here and go back to the Shopify. Click in here online store, and then you have to add this code in our theme section. So I have to click in here edit code, and once I click in here edit code, here you can see editing is loading. So what I have to do is like I have to be clicking creating here a new folder which is called snippet, and I have to click in here to create a new file which would be data layer. Okay, dot liquid. So my folder is now open, data layer dot liquid. So now I have to just Control B to paste the code, and I will add in here an event prefix called 8K, and then click in here save. Okay, so I have to go now back to theme.liquid file, and then in here I have to go to again the Shopify code, and then we have to paste the code below this Google Tag Manager code. Okay, so I just paste the code. Ultimate data layer. So I just remove the, change the text which was I use, and click in here now save. Okay, so this is now complete. So once I now go back to the website and then reload this page, now I should be receiving an event called view item. So here you can see I receive an event called AKBU item. So just copy this event name, go back to tag manager. Also, like if I could like click in here now add to cart, because I receive an event called AK add to cart. So just copy this event name, go back to our Google Tag Manager and open the checkout event on here. And then now I will remove the begin checkout and create a new event called add to cart, like add to cart. Click in here save. And then now I will add in here the right conversion level, also the right value, also the right currency. So I just remove everything and rechange the name Google Ads add to cart. Go back to Google Tag Manager and Google Ads and go back to the add to cart event action in here. Open this action, and now I will add the conversion level. Go back to Tag Manager and paste in here the conversion level. And then now we have to add the conversion value, which is I have to create a new data layer variable. Again, you have to like, we can click in here data layer variable. And then if you can like directly copy this code and then, you can use ChatGPT to create a data layer variable. So, but for now, to make it more fast, I just, like showing here, directly create this variable without ChatGPT help. So, e-commerce dot value. Okay, and then click here save. So DL value, click here save. Okay, so now the currency would be VDT. Transaction is nothing, and click here save. So this is how exactly you can set up Google Ads conversion tracking. So the same way you can like, once we have the data layer, so you can set up also Google Analytics 4 the same way. Okay, so now see how you can set up this tracking for Google Analytics 4. So you have to go to Google Analytics 4 and then click in here admin. Then to click in here admin, and then you have to go to data stream. Click in here your data stream and copy the conversion measurement ID. And then you have to go back to tag manager and then create a new tag for Google tag, and which is paste in here the conversion Google Ads measurement GA4 measurement ID, or like you can create a constant variable as we create for Google Ads. So constant, paste the value in here and write in here GA4 ID. Click it as save. And then we can like click in here save, and yeah, GA4 config tag, you can write this name. And then now we have to create a new Google Analytics 4 tag event, like Google Analytics 4 and GA4 event, and then we have to paste add the GA4 measurement ID, which is GA4 ID. The event name is view item, and we can like choose the trigger for we have to create a new trigger for view product. Like if I could go back in here, here is the event name, and then view item. View item means view product or like see product, but with this GA4 rules or schema, this is called view item. So yeah, whenever a user is see product, so this event will be pushed in the back end of the data layer. So now we have to send with this view item event, we can also send some data. But first, let me write this name like GA4 view item tag. Okay, so now we can like add parameter like value, currency, item. So value, currency, items, and the value is real value. Currency is currency would be USD. Let me go back to here, see what is the currency is BDT. So I just copy this name, go back to here, paste me here. Okay, so the items would be like I have to create a new variable for collect the items array. So the name is e-commerce dot, sorry, without a space, and items. So this name is DL items, and I have to click in here save. Okay, so now everything is good. I have to click in here save, and we have to go to variables. Actually, we have to create another items array for different data layer schema, which is for checkout. So event model and data layer variable event model dot items. This is because our checkout and purchase schema is different compared to our standard data layer for two product. Okay, so do purchase items. Then now what you have to do is like you have to click here configure and enable this variable from here. Go back to tags. We can here new tag, or like we can copy this tag which you has already created. For example, analytics 4. And then to copy this name from here, which is GA4. Now add to cart and add to cart. Okay, and then the value would be purchase value. Sorry, value would be data layer value. Everything is good. Just we have to change the trigger with our add to cart trigger. And then now we have to create another one for checkout, like GA4 checkout, and this name is begin checkout. And now we have to add the value for purchase value and currency BDT. Items is purchase items, and we have to change the trigger with our actual trigger. So checkout, the begin checkout name is yep, I write this right one. I thought I was right or wrong name. Okay, so now we have to click in here save, and then now we have to like copy this GA4 purchase, and then write in here like purchase, and then now we can like add in here transaction ID variable, and we have to change the trigger purchase. Click in here save. Okay, so now our Google Ads conversion tracking with our Google Analytics for setup is complete. So now we will verify everything is working perfectly or not. So for that, you have to click in here preview. At the same time, we will go back to our Google Ads and Google Analytics 4. So first, let's make sure our website is connected. It's gonna take some time. Let me go back to our fast Google Analytics 4. So we have to click in here admin. We have to click in here data display and debug view. So to see this data in real time, properly receiving or not. So I just go to GA4 debug view. Also, I'll go back to the Google Ads, and here now I can see everything is like inactive. So once I now make a purchase, I should be see like this is no recent conversion like that. Also in Google Analytics real time, we should be receive data. Okay, so now let's go back to here, tag manager, click in here preview once again, and paste in here the visit URL. So the visit URL is this one. Okay. Okay, so now I see a product. Now I should be receive an event called view item with the data. Okay, I can see a view item, also GA4 tag is success. And if I could click in here add to cart, and now if I could click in here checkout, and I should be receive data. Here you can see I'm receiving data, and tag also fire. Google Ads tag fire, Google Analytics for tag fire. So now if I go back to Google Analytics 4, we can here debug view and refresh this. I should be receive this data in here. Yeah, here you can see we receive add to cart, checkout, view item of business data. And once I now make a purchase, let's say test address and order confirm. So here we go. We should be now receive a purchase event. So if I could go back to here, so we receive a purchase event, and with our Google Ads conversion tracking tag is fire, our Google Analytics Pro tag is fire. And if I now go back to our Google Analytics 4, I should be receive a event. Here we go. Here you can see we receive a event called purchase with items data, and we also receive parameter like currency, also ordering ID, transaction ID, value, everything is properly receiving. So yeah, this is exactly how you can track any kind of e-commerce website, just not only Shopify. This is the exact the fundamental, like how you can actually tracking anything using Google Tag Manager and data layer. So if you have any question, feel free to ask me, or if you wanted to check if I can help you directly, you can call using the top link in the description, and appreciate if you can see this video complete. And if you don't understand anything, you can comment below, or you can see this video, recap this video again, and I hope you will understand everything. And this is a bit advanced. Yeah, if you see this first time, you don't understand actually anything. But if you already work with GTM, set up some tracking, already have idea about GTM, GA4, Google Ads, so this would be very easy to process for your brain. Okay, appreciate your watch this video, and yeah, see you later with another update.